Hi, Argina here from sexywomenweightloss.com, and this is actually my second time trying to record this video. Last time the audio wasn't working at all. After I made a 13-minute video and I was sitting here cute trying to do my little updates for the week, but what happens happens. So this is my second go around. I tried to use the microphone last time, so hopefully the audio is up to par. Okay, so we're just going to go into what happened this week. Over the last 2 weeks. So I was taking notes. If you went to the meeting 2 weeks ago, April 26th through May 2nd, you were talking about rediscovering your kitchen, and I did do some of those things, such as trying new foods and just, trying new recipes, or recipes you used to cook but you stopped cooking and stuff like that. But I did try some new foods. That is one way I did rediscover my kitchen. I tried asparagus for the first time. It was so good. Asparagus is free on Weight Watchers. It's actually 0 points. The Parmesan cheese, I believe, is 2 points. I added olive oil, lemon juice, sea salt, pepper. I just basically Googled how to cook asparagus and then allrecipes.com came up, and I just watched this video and just followed exactly how to do it. And now I went grocery shopping just a few hours ago, so I'm excited to eat asparagus again because it was really good. I had bought it a few other times, but I just let it go bad in my fridge because you know how you have stuff, you have good intentions, and then I was like, you know what, let me see. And I was happy that I had all the ingredients in my house, because sometimes you want to cook something and you don't have all the ingredients and it just sucks. So I actually was happy that I was able to try that. It was really good, and they actually have a recipe on Weight Watchers. I have the app, but you can just probably find it on the Weight Watchers website. It's basically the shaved Parmesan and asparagus. It's really good, so you should definitely try that out if you haven't yet. Okay, so let's go into the notes I took, not this week but last week. So last week a group leader had us basically share recipes with the whole group. People were supposed to print them out and bring them in. I didn't get a chance to because I actually forgot, but you're supposed to bring in recipes and share with the group, and I got a few recipes that I haven't tried yet, but I just want to go over the notes that I took from 2 weeks ago. So almond milk light. I actually drink almond milk already. I used to drink the regular 2% milk, but we started getting almond milk, and they said the almond milk light is actually 1 point a cup instead of 2 points for the one that we get. But my husband likes the 2 point, the regular original stuff. He really doesn't like diet stuff, but I was thinking maybe I can just get my own, and then he has his own, because sometimes you have to do those kind of things if people don't want to agree with what you want to do. So that's one thing. And then Fiber One brownies, that's something I want to try. I did have this Fiber One bar for breakfast today at work. It was so good. It was just amazing. It was like a Fiber One chewy bar with the little chocolate chips in it. It was amazing. It was 4 points, worth every point, because it was really good. But I do want to try the Fiber One brownies. I don't know how many points they are, but one of the ladies mentioned it, and I wrote it down because it's something I wanted to get. Also, one of the tips they gave was eat something before going out to dinner. So if there's a lot of cookouts, a lot of parties and stuff happening in the summertime, which is, basically it's May, so it's about to be summer in June. So it's springtime, but still there's a lot of parties happening because it's very hot here in Pittsburgh, PA. I don't know about where you are, but it's been hot these last few days, and so you need to eat something before going out to dinner if you know you're about to go to a big event. So what I used to do is I used to eat before going out to dinner, and if somebody were to invite, I used to eat, and then if somebody were to invite me out and I had already ate dinner, then I would eat again, which is very bad. So, but this is a good tip. If you eat before you going out to dinner, you can just have some vegetables or a little bit of what they have instead of just really picking out, or just have a little dessert if you have any points left or stuff like that. So lemon pepper, that's something I want to try. That's a spice they were talking about, and they also talked about a spice called allspice, so I want to try that. Skinnytaste.com, that's a website that the group leader recommended. I haven't been on it. It's skinnytaste.com, and basically she said there's a lot of recipes on there that are healthy, and you can obviously put the points into your calculator to see how many points there'll be. Okay, moving on. So that's basically what happened 2 weeks ago. And 2 weeks ago, I was down. So I started off my first video. I did 229.4. I'm going to be trying to do videos after my weigh-ins on Saturdays. So, but this is 2 weeks ago. But my last weigh-in I was 229.4, and then I was down 4 pounds. I was doing very well that week, and then my weight was 225.4 for that week. Okay. So that was that week. What I did that week, I just stayed on my points. I didn't eat any of my bonus points. I worked out 6 days that week. 5 days just doing group exercise classes, and the 6th day, I believe I did the reservoir. I just ran and jogged and walked a little bit around the reservoir. We have a reservoir where there's a lot of scenery, and it's just a pretty place where people go to exercise, usually walk around there. It's like a big giant thing, like a park basically, and you walk around the water. It's really fun. So I went there. Okay, so for this week that I just went on, today is actually Monday the 11th, but this weigh-in was on the 9th, Saturday the 9th. We talked about meal planning. Now, I used to meal plan before when I used to do my Fitness Pal, and I did lose some weight just counting calories, but I used to meal plan, and because I'm doing points, I'm motivated right now to eat what I want. So I like to I usually eat like 6 points in the morning, 10 during like lunchtime, and before I do my exercise class, and after my exercise class, I like have basically 20 points left. I used to have 37, now I'm down to 36 points since I've lost some weight. So that's that. So meal planning, basically you could do that. It's very helpful for people that maybe like more organization and just, but right now that I'm trying out new recipes and new foods, pretty much everything in there is healthy, so I don't have to worry about, oh, what am I going to eat? There's always something I can like throw in the oven because I have those foods. And now that I've been on it for like 3 weeks, I basically know how much points this and that is. And I eat a lot of the same stuff because I like to eat a lot of the same stuff sometimes. So I pretty much know how many points everything is, and then if I know I'm going to have a little bit extra that, I just put it in my app and then keep it moving. So I think there was good tips though if you want to measure out your 36 points for the whole day and then do that for the whole week. That's a good idea. Maybe not do breakfast because that's a little bit crazy, but you can do lunch and dinner if you struggle with that and you don't know what to eat, and then in turn you go to a fast food place or something. You don't want to do that. So that's that. I did have 2 struggles this week. I went to my little brother's birthday party this Friday, and my weigh-in is on Saturday, so it wasn't good because my mom invited me like the day before, like, oh, there's cake and ice cream. I already had in mind, okay, I'm not even going to eat any cake and ice cream when I got there. So I was a good girl. Me and my husband had went to Insanity before. We went out to his party. I ate a little protein bar, and I was just drinking water the whole time. And then my aunt called me when we were about to actually leave out for the party and said, hey, we have a cookout. I said, oh my goodness, because I had like 15 points left, and I didn't want to, my weigh-in was the next day, so I wasn't playing around with that. So when I got there, I just had like a little chicken breast, tuna salad. I only had a little portion of that because it's very, there's a lot of mayonnaise in it, and I know mayonnaise has a lot of fat. And then I had some baked beans. I don't know why baked beans are so many points, because I like to eat those 2-point turkey hot dogs with baked beans, and baked beans are like a lot of points for a little bit of them. I need to find some healthier ones. I need to look that up because I really like my hot dogs and baked beans. So if you know of any, please let me know of any low point baked beans, because I like my baked beans. I like the maple ones, the maple and brown sugar. Those are really good. Okay, so that's that. How I lost, and then when I weighed in on, sorry, I'm everywhere right now because I'm doing this video over, but so when I weighed in on the 9th, May 9th, I was 222.8, and that means I was down 2.6. So my overall weight loss is 6.6 from since I started Weight Watchers. Now I'm dropping weight very fast. It obviously works if you stick to the plan. I just make sure I don't use any of my bonus points. I go to weight loss classes every week. Every day of the week, Monday through Friday, because like I said, I work at a gym, and the great thing is you have accountability partners. You're like, oh, you going to class tonight or whatever, and you're like, I'll be there. But actually, one girl played me. She was supposed to go to cycling, but didn't. But it was cool. People be like, yeah, I'm going, but it holds you accountable. You're like, okay, somebody's counting on me. I need to be there. So I think that's a good thing if you go to to the group exercise classes and stuff like that. Plus, it's more fun than just doing the elliptical and stuff. And also, the personal trainer there, or the wellness coordinator, because I know her. I worked with her, but she said I have to do weight training. I really don't like strength training. I like cardio. So there's this class called Women on Weights that I go to, and I went last week. I'm going to go again tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm about to go to my cycling class actually after this. So sorry if I'm talking fast. Besides that, I work out 6 days a week. Last Saturday I did Zumba, and Sundays I usually just have my day of, rest. Sometimes I will walk around the reservoir anyway with my husband, because sometimes we go there just to, be romantic and hang out and have like a little date. So that's that. I think that's pretty much everything. Yep, that's pretty much everything that I remember, but thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe. I'm going to try to do these every Saturday at least, to keep you updated, and then I'm going to do other videos along the way. So, I will see you in the next video. Again, this is Argina from SexyWomenWeightLoss.com. Okay, see ya. Bye.